Hi, I'm Dave Epstein and welcome to Growing Wisdom, where today we're talking a specific disease that affects your rose bushes. So today I'm standing in front of a little row here of rose bushes, and sometimes roses get black spot. It's one of the more common diseases that your roses are susceptible to. Let's talk organic control first. I don't know of any organic controls that you can actually put on the rose bushes to stop the black spot. However, there are some methods that will help mitigate the problem. The first thing you want to do is always clean all your old leaves from around the base of the rose bushes. So I've already started to do that here, and you can see how nice and bare the ground is. There's no remaining leaves from last year. That's real important. If you're using clippers on your rose bushes, clean them every time you prune a new rose bush. This will help you to prevent spreading disease from bush to bush. The spores that cause the black spot tend to be very active when the weather is warm and moist. So if you can avoid overhead watering, that's a good idea. Notice here we have drip irrigation. That'll help to prevent all those spores from jumping all over these rose bushes. So one other thing you can do to help organically control this particular problem is buy disease-resistant rose plants. So for example, the Knockout brand of roses or the Flower Carpet brand of roses tend to be more resistant to black spot. It doesn't mean they can't get it, it just means they're less likely to. So one other thing you can try for the organic methods of control if you really do have a problem is cut the rose bushes back almost to the base of the plant. That will get rid of all the diseased canes, and when the new growth begins to flush out, it probably will not have the black spot problem. If you put down brand new mulch, don't overwater your plants, and plant them in sunshine, hopefully the problem will be alleviated. So how will you know if you have black spot? Well, black spot will appear on the leaves and on the stems. It literally appears as a round black spot on your leaves. Here in the back part of the house, we can see some spotting on the stems of these rose bushes. This is an indication of a black spot problem. Last year, a lot of the leaves actually fell off because the problem was so pervasive. So the second part of this video, I want to talk about how to control the black spot using a systemic. So the systemic is something that we put into the soil. The roses take up the poison and it stops the black spot. Some of you will not be in favor of this particular method. However, these types of products are on the market, and I want to educate you on how to use them correctly. So when you go to your local hardware store or your garden center, you're going to find products that will control things like black spot. And as we talked about, a systemic is something that you put into the soil. That poison gets sucked up by the plant. That will help to alleviate the black spot. Here's the thing, that is a poison. It is not good for the soil. It's not good for the environment. It's also not good to get into the watershed. However, if you are going to use it, please follow the directions very carefully. Wear gloves and wear a mask. Also, eye protection isn't a bad idea. If the chemical splashes into your eyes, it can cause problems. There are also products out there you can spray on your plants. These are not systemics. They do not last as long, generally in the order of 1 to 3 weeks. So by following a few of these easy steps, you'll be able to keep your roses blooming all summer long. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.